Hello. For some time I've been working with an unsatisfactory solution here for getting the camera you're presently using, which is on a tripod, to look down on my projects of various sorts on my workbench. And this has got a light, a Niwa light fitted, and a quick release mount for the camera, but it's altogether too wobbly. So I've just bought this from Amazon, and we'll give it a whirl and see if it's a bit more stable than this rickety affair. This one will be okay for the light, and then this one can be used for the camera. Okay, so that will mount on the desk. That's a good thickness, that. And now we could either mount that directly to a camera or use a quick release, which is what I will do. And the point is, can you tighten these up easily? Well, there's still going to be some slack in it, but it's a good deal more stable than this arrangement. I like that. I like that a lot. That's an adapter for a different size of thread. Here we have a grub screw and Allen key. So I have to read the instructions. What's that for? Okay, you can replace one of the knobs here with a grub screw to mount it more rigidly for use horizontally. I'm not entirely sure exactly what configuration that would be, but let's get it set up with the camera now. Well, in terms of rigidity, once it's been set up on here, there's no comparison to the old wobbly system. This old one would wobble, and the new one, I mean, if you hit it hard enough, yes, it's going to wobble, right? But normal operation on the desk is not going to make much difference to it. It's pretty solid. There's also the sound. If I hit the old one with the springs with something, my YouTube followers will have heard that sound many times before, but hit the new one, it's a much more dead sound. So that's another win as well. I suppose one thing is, because the adjusters need to be kind of locked off, it's not terribly easy to move around in the middle of a shot. You kind of need to set it up and leave it there. But rigidity, yeah, I'm pleased with that. So this is it set up now with a quick release mount, so that I can switch between the camcorder being on a tripod and being on the overhead look. Even better, I suppose, would be if I had two 4K cameras and I could leave the camera on here permanently. These things you need to lock up, so there's like all the adjusters are knurled, and so there's kind of indents along these as you move it, and you feel. So let's demonstrate that. If I undo one of these, I've done them up pretty tight at the minute. When you turn them, you feel a distinct clonk, clonk, clonk. So everything is got steps in it, but that gives it a certain rigidity then when you've done the adjuster up. In my case, I'm sharing the camera that you're now using with the tripod and the new TARION desk mount camera stand. So I fitted a quick release mount of the same type on both, so that I can quickly move the camera between the two locations as required. But if you were going to mount a camera, leave it on the overhead shot, then perhaps don't bother with that. Just fit the camera directly to this mount. It's obviously not completely rigid. Don't expect miracles, but it's a good deal better than using a microphone stand, as I was, for the camera, because it just wasn't rigid enough. I would firmly recommend this product. I think it's been long overdue. Something affordable and practical for especially YouTubers who do a lot of desk shots like I do, and lots of other YouTubers do as well. So this has been something that's been needed for a long time. I would firmly recommend it. I'm going to put an Amazon affiliate link in the description below, so do please click on that if you're going to buy one, and it helps the channel a little bit. I'll do a lot more content on especially audio and video technology in the near future. Bye for now.